All right, hello. How's everyone doing today? My name is Morgan Heitzma here, Director of Agent Services for the Experience Brokerage Network, and today we're going to be giving you a command overview. So for those of you who have just joined Keller Williams, or if it's just been a while since you've signed into the KW Command platform, this is going to be a great jumping off point for you to begin. So today we're really just going to be having a relaxing class. It's just going to be sit back and watch me just kind of dive into all the different facets of command. So really Keller Williams did a great job of creating basically a one-stop shop for all of your business or your real estate needs, and it's all housed underneath one roof. So typically what we normally see in a business is we normally see that people go out and they hunt down for, like, say, a Microsoft publisher, and then they hunt for a CRM, and then they end up spending a number of different platforms really for just like one use of that entirety. So what Keller Williams did is they brought all these different features together underneath one roof for you to just kind of maximize your pocketbook as well as your time. And let's go ahead and dive into that here. So again, for those of you, if it's your very first time, this is going to be a different class here than your standard Zoom or your Google Meet. You have that instructor view, of course, right here, and we also have that full screen as well. But we also have a classroom that we're going to jump into right here, and it's going to look a little different. That is to be expected. I wanted it to be a little bit different for you guys. So let's jump right in here, and let's go ahead and I'll give you a brief tutorial on what this looks like and what you guys can do with it. So jumping in here to our classroom, first and foremost, here's the instructor screen, of course, and then over here you have the main screen. Right below me, if you send us a like or you give us a heart, what it will do is it will actually change my background color right here behind me. It'll look something similar to this right here with the standard police or heart share like. You'll also have your name that runs across the bottom down here below. So again, the more love you show us, the more your name's going to be branded to this live stream here. So it's going to be branded to this recording. Right down below, you'll see if you guys are looking for any extra help, we have our study halls every Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be on our kwtechhelp.com, and again, just follow kwtechhelp.com. You'll make it to this page right here, and all you have to do is click join us live and make your way to the study hall section right here, and it should jump you into our live stream right here. You just click ask to join. You can turn your camera on and off and your microphone on and off, so you choose. So again, if you're looking for any extra help at all, that's more of a more intimate one-on-one. You guys will be able to turn your cameras on. You'll be able to chat with us, and my partner Jet Todchef is the one that runs the study halls, so you'll be able to meet my counterpart. So jumping in here, again, down below you have your Facebook comments and your KW Tech Help comments. You guys will also be able to chat in this live stream as well. So feel free to send any comments out. I'll do my best to holler back at you guys. I do believe it's probably about, I think, a 30-second delay through the chat, so keep that in mind. Also, KW Tech Help comments, you have that as well too. You guys will be able to, if you don't have Facebook, you can view it on our website. Now, right next to KW Tech Help comments, you will be able to change the color of my background right here, so it's red right now. If you get bored at all, or if you just find it a nifty little feature, it may only appear on our Agent Services Division Facebook page, okay? So you may have to make your way over there, but if you type exclamation point and then the color that you see down below in that scrolling palette, it should change my color for a second or two, a couple seconds. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. We're going to have an overview of command here. So again, our big overview is really going to be exploring what kind of features and what can you get out of the KW command system here. So when we jump in here, again, I'll try and refrain from diving too deep into any one topic. This is just, again, a refresher for all you guys who don't know what's in store for this platform. If you have any questions at all and want me to stop and dive into anything a little bit further, just reach out into the comments here, and I should stop, and I'll answer any questions you guys have. All right, first and foremost here, I like to start off by saying that your command platform is going to work the best on your Google Chrome browser. So if you're using Edge or Firefox or Safari, any of those, you may run into some pages that don't load necessarily correctly, or you always will get that forever spinning wheel. So just to chalk it up for any mishaps, just please use the Google Chrome browser. It should negate any issues that you guys are having. Now, once we navigate to the Google Chrome browser, if we go to agent.kw.com right here, agent.kw.com, it's going to take us to this login screen right here. Now, keep in mind, you see I do not have any wwws here. If I were to type in www, it will direct me to a generic KW landing page, or it will say that this connection is not private. So again, in order to negate that, please do not put any wwws in front of that agent.kw.com. All right, we're going to go back to agent.kw.com right here without the wwws, and it should jump us into our login screen right here. So you'll see it says "For the Love of Real Estate." It'll have a scrolling banner right here, so you'll know that this is the right page for you to sign into your command platform. It's also going to take your KW username and password right here. So again, it should generally be the first letter of your first name followed by your last name. Whoops. And if it's a pretty common combination, it may have a number associated at the end right here. So just like John Smith, if it's a pretty common combo, you may have a number. Now you can change this in your mykw.kw.com. So for those of you who have your full names, that's okay too, but generally it's your first letter followed by your last name. And you notice that these first two letters are capitalized right here. Again, that is contingent on, that's just the standard right here. So we'll go ahead and we'll click sign in right here. And this should take us to our command sign in screen. Now, for those of you who are pretty experienced into the KW command platform here, tell me, what is your favorite command icon? So where do you dive into the most? Where do you find the most enjoyable to navigate and work on your business? So as we get in right here, we're greeted with the home screen, and in this home screen right here, most of the home screen takes up the page, but we also have two little bars on the top and the side right here. So you have one bar right down here, and you have another gray bar up top here. But for the most part, this is going to be your main pages. This is our home page right here, and they just really give us little snippets into our left-hand icons right here. Now, for those of you who have who made it to our Halloween special, I'm sure with our 3 simple steps, you're kind of familiar with this layout here. But for those of you who did not make it, let me just give you a brief rundown on what this looks like and how you can kind of navigate this platform here. So we'll forget this bar right here and forget this top bar right here. We're only going to look at this large square right here. Now, I know there's a lot going on. Again, don't be overwhelmed. We're going to dive into all these, and once we dive into every icon, everything else is going to be a lot more familiar to you, okay? So as we see right here, it says, "Welcome home, Morgan." So it just greets me. And then it says your all new KW app is here. Follow this guide. So if you've not set up your KW app, you'll be able to set that up here with a Kelly app guide. And again, we have this all on our site, kwtechhelp.com. I do want to let you guys know that on our resources page right here on our resources tab, if you scroll all the way down here, you should notice all 4 of the Kelly guides that are available within KW Command. So without having to navigate and having to search and find these within command. They're going to be right here in buttons for you guys. Again, right here on your KW Tech Help. So as we scroll down through here, you'll notice we have a number of different sections here. So you have that Kelly guide right here for your KW app. We also have a section where we can customize the different layouts of our home screen. I'll get to that in a moment. I kind of want to give you guys a definition of what is here first before we start organizing things around. You have a guided tour. So again, for those of you who are unfamiliar, you'll be able to have this guided tour where they'll tell you step-by-step instructions on how to find your resources and things to navigate. So you have that right there. I'm just going to exit out of it because I'm going to be your navigator for today. But again, if you don't have me at your fingertips, say it's late at night or on the weekends, feel free to click on that guided tour. It should give you a definition on all the layouts going on right here. We also have our customized home screen right here. So again, I'm going to get to that in a moment, but this is how you'll be able to organize all your different sections. If you don't want to see specific sections right here, we can go ahead and we can uncheck that and watch my tasks disappear. You'll see, there you go. And that would reflect on the home page right here. So we'll scroll down. We have a playbook right here. So again, these are phenomenal videos right here just to kind of help up your real estate game right here. All I have to do is just click on this button. I have to click on the play, and it should appear right here for me and start playing. So moving on here, and again, you have these back and forth arrows. So if you want to look at this lineup right here, they do have a number of different videos for you to choose between. Scrolling down here, you'll have your leads right here. This is a new section right here where it's leads to claim. You'll also have your designs updates. And again, guys, we'll go through all of these here today. You have your database health score comparison, where again, at a glance, you'll be able to see how your database is stacking up between others in your market center, in your region, or within your production bracket. Right here, you have your product updates. So right here, it'll tell you what's new inside of Command and what to look forward to. You have your goals versus your actuals. So right here, it'll tell you if you're on track to meeting the goals that you set up for your business. And you have your recent leads down below. So again, these leads are relatively new right here. One thing that I would suggest before us moving onward is I would click Customize Home, this Customize Home button up top here. And I would scroll all the way down to our leads right here. And what I do is I would scroll this all the way up to the top and then hit apply. And what this will do is this will actually let you know every time that you sign into Command, you'll be able to see any new leads that you've collected through, say, your social media campaigns or anything like that. So again, very handy tip to help you guys out as you're starting out, or just a handy tip in general. And that's really kind of it for the homepage right here. I'm going to customize my homepage one more time, and I'm going to bring my product updates up top here. And one thing to kind of note is that your long sections will only be able to be organized through top and bottom, and your skinny sections will only be able to organize through top and bottom. I won't be able to pull my leads over top here. It won't stick. So just something to note right there. I'm going to hit apply. And as we move onward here, another thing to note is on our top left-hand section right here, if we click on this red KW square, it should open up the titles to our left-hand icons, or our applets here. So here we are under the home page, but we also have contacts, tasks, smart plans, referrals, opportunities, campaigns, reports, designs, listings, and consumer. So we're going to be diving into all of these and kind of showing you what these have for you in your business. and see what they kind of replace in other businesses or other platforms that you are currently paying for. So let's move onward here. We're going to go down to contacts next. So if we click on our contacts right here, you'll see, we'll wait for this to load up here. As this loads up, this is going to take place of your CRM. So in your CRM right here, you're going to have your entire database. Now it also says welcome to contacts. We've separated your personal contacts from your team contacts and improved functionality for both. Click or tap the photo in your top right hand to access the team or personal contacts. So what this means is, for those of you diving into the team's contacts this last week, you might have noticed that that they've geared up and they've actually separated out between your personal profile and your team name. Now again, you guys won't have this many teams. This is just because I work with a number of different market centers here. But what we have here is this should reflect your personal data and then your team data right here. So the best way to define this is your personal data would act as if you're doing a personal transaction, right? Your personal contacts would be something that you wouldn't put into your team, right? So keep that in mind when we're going back over here to our personal and our team. We should see, if you're on a team, all the contacts should be in this team pool right here. So you should share your contacts to the team. So we'll click on this gray square right here. And you should open up a bulk select action right here. So again, something handy, and you're going to be able to share your contacts out. Now, if you don't have any contacts yet, that's perfectly fine. I did kind of skip a step here. We do have our add contact button and our import button up top here. Now, again, I went through this during the Halloween special, through the 3 Simple Steps Halloween special. Please feel free to reference back to how to import and add a contact. But that's how you would do that right here. Now, once you've imported and added a contact, again, we'd click on that gray square to select all of the contacts right here. And as you see right here, this actually only shows us about 10 contacts right here in this list. We can expand that a little further by navigating all the way over here to the side here. And it says show one of 10. We can click this and we can actually go up to 500 contacts now. So remember, before we could only go up to 50 contacts. Now we can go up to 500 contacts. As you see, I only have 132 contacts. Click this gray square. And right above last visited right here, you'll have this bulk action option here. It'll only appear when you click either a contact or this gray checkbox. You guys see that? Now, if I click on this checkbox right here, you'll see that it has a number of different sections that we can do for these contacts here. We can add a note to all of these contacts. We can archive, which is a soft delete. So this is a way of us getting rid of these contacts without permanently deleting them. So we can wipe our database, and we can still go back and find this data if we really need it. But one thing to keep in mind is if we scroll all the way down right here, we'll have change account, and this is how we'll be able to change our account to our team. Okay, so I'm actually gonna transfer all of my contacts from my personal profile over to my Eugene tech team. So I can change that right here. And now once I do that, my database will be gone right here. And I should have, looks like I had 87 contacts left. And when I go back over here, I'm going to forget the 87. That's perfectly fine. But when I go back over here to my Eugene tech team, you'll see that those contacts have been transferred over here into my new team database. So again, treat them all kind of like your team has a pool that of contacts that each individual agent can draw from and edit and add information to and so on. If they're personal contacts, only you will have eyes on that. Only you will be able to edit them, okay? So going back over here, we also have a number of different options here that we can do. We can filter our contacts here, and I'm pretty sure we're all used to filtering. Basically, what do we want to search for? So here, what I can do is I can search based off of tags, and this is going to be the #1 key that I'm going to strongly urge you guys. Please tag all of your contacts, because look how easy it's going to be when I say I only want to bring up, let's say, I only want to bring up my new contacts, right? I can hit apply right here. And it's only going to show me my new contacts that filtered in through here. So again, just keep that in mind, you guys. It's going to be really handy to note how many different ways that you can tag your contacts. Do you want to tag them by geolocation? Do you want to tag them by client appreciation events, by golfing buddies, by your sphere of influence? Like, what do you guys want to tag up your database in order to be able to select, I just want to send a mailer out to this group of people? And that's really going to be the key to maximizing your time and your functionality. So I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to X out of my filters right here. And what we have, hit apply. And what we have with these contacts is if I click on any one of these contacts, I'll choose myself. If you click on the name of the contact, you'll see that it actually opens up their contact's profile. And it's split down the center. Half of the side has your timeline, and the other half has your profile and everything that you have entered about your contact. So all the information you've entered, everything that's currently happening. So we scroll down here, we can see that we have, we have my email right here. If I click on this right here, what I can do is I can click on continue. This should load up right here, and it should start to generate an email where you can start to send emails back and forth. Now again, this will only take place if you click on your name on the top right hand corner, and we click on settings right here. And I'll get to that right after these contacts right here. Another thing to note in your contact is it's going to be really important to add a neighborhood. So find their physical address, whether that be the address that they've currently moved to, or the one that they're currently at, or that they're looking for a specific neighborhood in general. So if I click on add neighborhood right here, even though my neighborhood, my address has been added, I can click find on map, and it should pinpoint specifically where I'm at. I can zoom up. We'll drag this over right here, and it should pinpoint me to the correct location of where my address is situated. So I'll just click on this right here. I'll click save, and I've added a neighborhood to my address right here, to my contact. So, and now everything that you do with your contact, if your contact views any properties on your website, if you send any emails back and forth, it'll all appear right here on what's called a timeline. You can also add physical notes and stuff to your timeline as well by clicking on this blue plus button. We'll give this a click here, and you have 3 different options. You have add a calendar event, you have add a note, and you also have add an activity. I'm just going to click add activity right here, and you see right here we have interaction type. We have a meeting, call, text, or quick note. I'll consider our Tech Talks a meeting right here, and I'll just write Tech Talk right here. There we go. And has responded sure on today. All right, all right, all right. Okay, guys. Thank. Okay, thank you for bearing with me here. So, looks like I had a little bit of technical difficulties. Let's go ahead and start this. Let's start this again here. What we're jumping into is, I believe we're jumping into the contacts. So inside the contacts here, what you'll see is you'll see that we have on our right hand side is those add activities. Okay, thank you for bearing with me here. So looks like I had. So when we come up over here on our right hand side, we'll click on add activity right here. And again, we'll do that meeting, today's date. We'll click on Tech Talks. We'll click has responded, and then we'll click on save. And watch what happens right here on the right hand side. It'll refresh, and then you'll see that it has entered the meeting right here, and then as well as the description. And if you scroll down here, there's a number of different things that this picks up right here. This picks up meetings or individual added activities. It picks up emails. It picks up neighborhood snapshots. It picks up, neighborhood subscribe to neighborhoods as well as hearts on your mobile app and things like that. So again, this is how you keep tabs on everything that your client is currently liking, having to do with your website, your emails, or anything, okay? And at the top here, again, you have your opportunities, smart plans, task notes, and saved searches. So again, that saved search is exactly what I was talking about, those hearted properties that your clients really like. So moving back down over here, I'm going to click on this red KW square again. And we're going to move our way over to tasks right down here. So again, contacts, pretty self-explanatory. I think you guys really get the gist of it. I'm going to make my way back over to my personal profile right here. And then I'm going to make my way to a task right down here below. Now again, keep in mind, you guys, if you're working inside of your personal or your team, okay? So teams really get in the habit of working together and knowing who is doing what and who has eyes on what. Again, this is a very new update that they've just recently released, so there may be some technical hiccups or issues along the way, but we're gonna be here to help you negate any issues that arise, okay? So next, moving our way over to tasks over here, you have contact tasks as well as opportunity tasks. So contact tasks would technically be something that you would be doing for your contact, okay? Opportunity tasks would be something that you would be doing for your transaction. So again, there's two different sections right here. One that you're going to be doing for your contact, one that you're going to be doing for your opportunity. And let's go ahead and give this a click here. As far as I'm aware, we'll dive into opportunity tasks. I'm not sure if they're still up and about, but it looks like that your opportunity tasks have now connected with your opportunity checklist. So I think that's pretty nifty for KWRI to be able to connect those two together. So tasks, again, when we make our way to smart plans right down here, these two are really going to work hand in hand together, okay? So think of tasks as a manual task or reminders that you're going to be setting yourself up to remind yourself to do, again, tasks for these clients or these opportunities. Smart plans are going to be automated tasks, okay? So you're going to be able to set up digitally through the system. You're going to be able to set up tasks that you would do on a day-to-day basis for your computer to do or for command to do, to leverage off some of that time or those mundane activities for you, okay? So again, these are going to work hand in hand. Think of one as manual tasks or reminders for you, and smart plans as automatic tasks that are set out on your behalf. So on our task right here, we can always create a new task. This is pretty self-explanatory. It's just setting a reminder for yourself. What we can do is we can go ahead and we can hit a task name right here. So I can click email client. We can email clients. The task does not need to be all day, but I do need to email the client at 8 o'clock a.m. tomorrow. And the description is, since Thanksgiving is coming up, ask which pie client likes. Okay, so ask which pie client likes and add a hyperlink. Don't really need to do that. If you wanted to, you could copy a hyperlink and, you know, send it or such and such, you know. But I think this is pretty good for now. I'll go ahead and click on create task. I can also associate contacts. So I can associate me or anybody else on this team right here. I'm just going to go ahead and click on create task. And what this should do is this should pop up a task for me to do tomorrow. And what we can do is we can click on show task for today, past due, in the next 7 days, the next 30 days, the past 7 days, past 30 days, or all time. So how this divides up right here is you'll be able to see, so from the next 30 days or from the previous 30 days, okay? So through this line right here. So what I'm going to see is the next 7 days, because I set my task for tomorrow. I'll click on that. And what you should see right here is email client. I'll give that a click. And it should say the description of the email that I should be sending right here. And that's how a task would be created. That task would also be reflected on your home page right here underneath task. So wait for this to load up. And you should see that reflect right here. So next we're going to go over to Smart Plans right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on Smart Plans. And when we navigate our way to Smart Plans, how this is going to look is your left-hand side right here, My Smart Plans. This is going to be your personal Smart Plans, okay? The right-hand side, your library, is going to be all the different Smart Plans that that others have either created or submitted, or KWRI has submitted themselves for you to use. So you can add all these different Smart Plans to your personal Smart Plan list. Now there's a lot. Look at all these dots right here. So I'd be selective on the number of Smart Plans that you add, because it could be pretty overwhelming. I'd select only the ones that you guys think that you would currently be using. And then once you find one that you like, you can click add Smart Plan. And we can go ahead and download it. Once we click on download right here, it'll say that, oh, I clicked it twice. Well, it should say that that your download has been added. And then again, if your download has already been added, it should give you that red bar that say that you have already downloaded it. Now, once we download a Smart Plan that we like, we can come back over here to My Smart Plans. And underneath My Smart Plans right here, you'll see all the different Smart Plans that you can currently use. Now, one thing that I'd like to mention on our Smart Plans is if you are currently adding a Smart Plan from a library, like for example, a Neighborhood Nurture, Biweekly Neighborhood Nurture, they do a good job of showing you the steps of everything that's currently going on. So once you add a contact to this Smart Plan, it'll send them an automated email on your behalf every 14 days. And then it'll keep repeating. So every 2 weeks, it'll send an automated, or you can set it up to be a manual email on your behalf. So anything that's added as a one-touch Smart Plan right here, anything that's added like that, what you'll see is you won't necessarily be able to edit your Smart Plan. So I'll go back over here and I'll go back to My Smart Plans. And when I click on my monthly Neighborhood Nurture and I click on edit right here, We'll wait for this to load up. You'll see that that doesn't really give you any options to edit this smart plan. And that's because the smart plan was only created to do one thing. If you try and add a smart plan, a stock home smart plan that only does one thing, chances are it won't give you the option to do too much more to it. But what you can do with a different smart plan that adds a number of different touches. For example, it looks like this is just a random touch. Let me just create a brand new one. I'll just create a touch right here. So once I create this smart plan right here, what I can do is I can create a number of different things for this smart plan. So first and foremost, and it looks like they're starting to set this up to be manual or automatic. But as of right now, everyone will need to set their contact up on a contact. That's what trigger manually means. It means you are manually going to add them to this contact. Or sorry, to this add this contact to this smart plan. And so now we can build the smart plan out. So what would I like this smart plan to do? Well, maybe right when I add a contact to the smart plan, maybe I just want to maybe I would just want to send them a welcome email. What I can do right here is I can say reply to email address is my KW, which is perfect. I can write welcome. And again, as we go through here, we can either copy and paste, or we can browse from our library. We can browse specific templates that we've either already created or are at our disposal. So you'll see my design templates right here. I'm not quite sure if I have any email design templates. As you see, I apparently I do. I'll click on this one right here and I'll click on next. And as you see right here, I'll be able to add this email template. Or I can click on simple right here and I can write out my own just simple email. Hey, thank you for subscribing to my newsletter. I really appreciate it. So on and so forth. Next, what I can do is I can set a delay right here. So I just clicked on that. And I can set a delay for, let's just say, I'll set a delay for 14 days. And I'll come back up here. And then I'm going to send a text message or a picture message. Now, as it says right here, it says Twilio account is not connected, so I will need to subscribe to this in the marketplace. And the marketplace is going to be right up here for you guys. But you can write your text message out and so on. Or if you don't want to do that and you still want to send a text message out, I can hit delete right here. I can remove this Twilio. Whoop. It's the bottom delete. And I can actually create a task. And when I create a task, I can create a task that says text client, right? So if I don't want to use Twilio, if I'm strapped on my pocketbook, if it's just not really viable in my day-to-day business, I can set up an automated an automated task for me personally to text my client. I can do that there, and so on. You can do this with and you can add it to another smart plan. So if I wanted to, I can add them to my bi-weekly neighborhood nurture, which only has that one task. So you can do a number of different things that at your heart's desire. Your imagination is really the limit when it comes to your smart plans right here. I'll hit save at the top. You can also add individuals right here. Moving onward, I'm going to go back over to our referrals here, and this is going to be where you send and receive referrals to other clients, to other agents in your KW sphere, right? In your KW family. So when I click on referrals right here, we'll notice that we get brought to this referrals homepage. But I don't want you guys to get too overwhelmed. Really what we have at the top here is our dashboard, my referrals, map, and my network. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually go over to, well, let me show you this homepage here first. First, you have your pending invites. So it looks like I have 2 invites that are pending. I'll go ahead and give this a click. Now I'll go ahead and either accept or ignore this agent right here. I have outbound invites, which is Noah from one of our last classes that we did, which I sent a pending invite to, which he has yet to accept. I'll go back over to my dashboard here. There's that one pending invite from Noah. But we also have pending referrals, any that were received or sent. So if I send any referrals out, it'll show you right here. If I receive any referrals, it'll also send me right here. We can go ahead and click on a number of one of these. It should show you relatively kind of the same info. We have our received right here, as well as our sent. So as we scroll down here, you'll see you see my referral network. If you want to search for agents in KW, what we can do is we can click on Grow My Network right here. And again, where do you want to search from? I'll go ahead and I'll search Portland. Hit enter. And it should start to populate and draw all the different agents in that area. Now, as you guys see, that's a lot of agents right there. Here, let me zoom in a little bit more so it catches all of them. That's a lot of agents. If you're looking for a specific criteria, what we can do is we can click on this filters button right here. Give this a click. And we can filter based off of an agent's criteria, right? I want to search for an agent who's closed at least 6 homes. 5 on the listing side, 1 on the buy side. And if I hit apply filter right here, it'll organize these agents who fit this criteria right here. As you see, it filtered them out. And my friend Nan right here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to send her a friend request. I don't have a referral to send her, so I'll just send her an invitation. And so on. And that's how you'd send and receive referrals right here. I sent Nan an invitation, but right next to the invitation, you can send a referral out. And if we can send this referral out, I can say I'm going to charge probably about a 97% referral fee. And Nan has to reply within 3 hours. Let's be kind to her. All right. And so on. And once you fill all this information out and you hit send, what it's going to do is, again, if somebody sends you a referral, yours are going to be sent right here. If you send any out, they're going to be placed right here for you. And that's your referral network. Now, again, if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to shoot any comments down below. If you're typing any comments out, or if you're trying to change my background coloring and you just can't, make your way over to the Agent Services Division Facebook page. It may not do too well with the shared posts. Okay, so again, if you guys have any comments or questions at all, please feel free to text down below. I'll be sure to holler back at you guys. So moving onward here, we have our opportunities, and our opportunities are our think of. When you hear the word opportunities, I want you to hear the word transaction, okay? So opportunities, transaction, and opportunities, they go a little bit further than your transactions, okay? So they're actually from the moment that you start on it, the moment a lead comes through to the moment that you close on a deal, okay? So if you think transaction, you're only really thinking about these two sides right here. Everything else is going through the process of closing on that deal. So on our opportunities section right here, 2 people shaking hands, you'll see that we have a number of different sections. We have a green section right here. We have a orange section right here, and then we have a purple section right here. We really only focus on the green and the orange sections, and this is our listing side and our buyer side. And down below, you have your leases. This is really just for you personally. If you guys have anything going on, you guys can use that as well. And down here below, you also have your ratio, your bar graph on your potential and probable income based off of where your opportunities are in the pipeline. Okay. You also have that divided up right here based off of your green, your orange, and your purple. Probable and your potential outcome income. So right here we have 5 different sections. We have our cultivate, appointment, active, under contract, and close. Now up top here, I did ignore this for a brief moment, but this is very, very important. Again, you guys won't have this many sections right here, but what you should have is your name, and if you belong to a team, your team name as well. Okay. So as well as all opportunities and all discussions. So the most important factor in this is if you create any opportunities under your own name, your whole entire team will not be able to see them. So if I X out of my team right here and I only create an opportunity on my own name, nobody else is going to have eyes on that opportunity but me. So we treat this like a personal deal or a personal transaction, okay? So if you're with a team, make sure you add that team right here, okay? Now, as we see right here, if I click on any one of these pictures right here, this leaf, this calendar, this home, this paper, or this folder right here, this will bring us into our cultivate section right here. Appointments section, our active, our under contracts, and our closed section right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on, well, I'll leave it right here. I'll move over to my name here in a moment, but if I click on the plant right here, what you'll see is our watch, nurture, and hot. So each section, our cultivate, has its very own number of sections here too. So these are divided up. The way this language works is these up top here are called phases. So phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5. These each phase has its own number of sections, which are called stages. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. And again, you guys, this really isn't the stages, phases. The language isn't super important. As long as you know that each section has their own categories right here, okay? That's really the most important part. Now, the way this works here is we have watch, nurture, and hot. And this reflects your business or your language, okay? So if you read this better with ABC clients or ready, willing, able clients, watch, nurture, hot clients, whatever it is that your language reflects the best for you and your business, we can go ahead and click on edit stages right here, and we can edit the names reflecting that. Now, the last training that I had here on the Tech Talks was our opportunity checklist. So if you really want to map out your business, please feel free to do so by clicking on these numbers here. And again, go through this KW, this Taking Command handbook right here, and you'll be able to map out on pages 26 and 27. You'll have a full buyers and listing checklist where you can add your own checklist items to this section right here. So going back to the cultivate side right here, how this works is you'll have an opportunity. Once you create an opportunity, it'll create a card right here for you. Create an opportunity card. And in this opportunity card, you'll be able to drag this from left to right, depending on where this client or this opportunity is in this pipeline. And let me show you what that looks like right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on my name. And as you see right here, the best way now once you guys start to get good at reading the opportunity side right here, you'll be able to read this really fast, and you'll be able to see exactly what's going on in your business. So right now I have two opportunities on the cultivate side. I have 3 on the appointment side, and I have 0 down the pipeline after that. On the buyer side, I'm cultivating 1. I have 1 that's under appointments. I have 2 that are active, 1 under contract, and 0 closed. And I'm able to read that by these numbers in this green and this orange dots right here. So I basically read based off of these numbers right here what my business is currently at as it sits today. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on this cultivate side right here. You have that watch, nurture, and hot. And once you create an opportunity, it'll create that card there for you. So again, once you hit apply, you'll have this opportunity card right here. Please fill in as much as you can about it. I'll try not to spend too much time on each particular topic, but again, this is how your opportunities will work. And once your opportunity gets towards the end of the line in this particular phase right here, what we can do is we can drag it up over here. We can hover over it, and as you guys see, it starts to pose a blue dotted line. It's gray dotted line right now, and as I move up closer, it gives me this blue dotted line. And once it hits that blue dotted line, we can let go, and it'll bring us to this next section right here. And we're going to do the same thing over and over again. So we're just going to drag this opportunity down the pipeline until it's ready to move to the next phase over here. You guys see that? And that's your opportunities right here. If you want to dive in and work on a specific opportunity, say this 123 Main Street right here, say I need to add documents and get it approved for get it under review to be approved, I can go ahead and click on the title here, and it'll jump me into that specific opportunity. So in the specific opportunity, the left hand side's all the information that we filled out about it. The right hand side's going to be information on the property. And here's going to be our different menu bars right here. So we're under details. If we move our way to documents right here, we'll give this a click. This is where you're going to go to add all of your documents to be reviewed for your principal reviewing broker. So you guys see that right there. We have consultation, under contract, and close. So this reflects where you guys are at in your deal. And each one has its own particular set of drop-down lists right here. So as we hit under contract, you'll see that we have a number of different drop-downs, files that we can add here. Once we add a file, it'll look like this. We can hit submit to Market Center, and then it'll be under review for our principal broker. When we move over here, we hit offers, and offers and commissions work hand in hand, okay? So if your commissions are not unlocked yet, it's because you need to first approve an offer. And you can add a new offer manually right here, or you could generate an offer URL, which is essentially a link that you can copy and paste that you can send to other agents for them to submit their own offers. So again, you'll be sending this to the other side for them to submit their own offers, and there you go. Is that cool? One of the coolest things in the hidden within these opportunity sections right here. So once we accept an offer, so there you go. Once we accept an offer, we can see who it's for and from. We can hit accept or reject, and once we accept it, then our commissions will unlock. It'll say change response right here, but again, you can change that, or you can add any additional information. Our commissions will then appear open for us, and as long as we have all of our general information laid out, this is where we would go to edit our commissions report. This is what's taken place of green sheets, guys, okay? So if we scroll up here, just keep in mind that commissions would be your green sheets replacement, and documents would be your dot loop replacement, okay? So documents and commissions, that's your new replacement for your dot loop as well as your green sheet. Once we go ahead and edit this information right here, we can go ahead and hit submit, and then this would submit our quote unquote green sheets to our MCA to be reviewed for them to release our commissions check. All right, so I think that's a gist of the opportunities. Again, there's a couple other sections in here that you guys please feel free to explore. If you guys need to add any notes to this one particular opportunity or anything like that, please, explore at your leisure. But again, this is pretty much the gist of what's going on. Your timeline, again, this is everything that has currently been going on with your one opportunity here. Now, moving onward, we also have campaigns. So if we go ahead and click on campaigns right here, this is where you're going to go to send out a number of different campaigning materials. So campaigns also works hand in hand with your design section right here. So designs is where you're going to go to create your marketing material. Campaigns is where you're going to go to send your marketing material out. And in campaigns right here, we'll go ahead and this is your home page. This gives you just some general information. But when we click on create a new campaign right here, it'll give us 5 different options. And this is really what we're looking for in our campaigns, okay? So with your 5 different options, you have the option to send out paid social ads, right? You're hunting, you're targeting ads. You also have the option to send out paid search ads through Google. You also have 3 other options here. You have an option to schedule posts out, and this will be your internal circle where you can create 10, 20, 30 pieces of marketing material in say one given day and schedule them out to look like you're always posting online, okay? This is a great way to keep front of mind and that social presence without having to be always present. You also have your direct mail and email as well. So your direct mail right here, this is going to be your postcards and things like that, your farming. Your email is going to be so you can send your email campaigns out. So again, whatever that may be client appreciation events, open house, just listed, whatever you so choose. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna X out of here first. I'm just gonna give you the layout of what this looks like, and then I'll dive in very briefly into what these sections kind of look like. So we're on our dashboard right here. If I go over to our paid ads, this is what's gonna look like for all your paid ads. Everything down below right here is gonna be all the ads that you are currently running, or that are drafted up to be submitted to be applied. Again, your payment section is going to be up top here. So this is where you're going to go to add your payments to be utilized for those paid ads. And down below here, these are all the different platforms that you can use with your paid campaign. So next I'm going to go over to emails right here. We might have broke the system. All right, we're going to go back to we're going to go over to emails here. And emails, they're going to work very similar. Down below are going to be all the different email campaigns that you're currently running or that are drafted up. Right here it's going to show you have only 4,999 email sends remaining with command mail. Again, you guys get 5,000 free email sends per month. Something to keep in mind when you guys are utilizing this platform. So MailChimp, I think you get 2,000 free email sends per month, but for command mail you get 5,000. So you have 2 different options here. That equals about 7,000 free email sends per month. Now, one thing to keep in mind, you guys, a small little tip is MailChimp does not allow you to create different groups. So you can't create like Mets, haven't Mets, client appreciation events, things like that. You can only send 2,000 emails to one group. command email lets you change it to a number of different groups, okay? That's why a command email was actually created. But nonetheless, you get 7,000 email sends per month. That's incredible. Fantastic. That should save you money on your pocketbook if you are sending or if you're utilizing any email campaigns at all. Next, we have direct mail right here. Again, this is going to be a direct mail for like postcards and things like that. If you guys are looking to farm or attract listings or brand awareness, things like that, what you can do is you can click on create a new campaign, direct mail right here. Again, this is going to be depending on what it is that you're looking to do. I'm just going to do a brand awareness. If you have already created a template inside of your designs right here, which we'll cover in a moment, you can choose one of that there. Or if you have not, we can upload a custom design. Oops, sorry. I said that backwards. But we'll go ahead and we'll set up. We'll write a name right here. And once you get over to this next page on your farming, you'll see on the right hand side you have a number of different postcards that you can select. So you can select 4x6s, 6x9s, 6x11s, 6x11s, okay? So again, these are all going to depend on the different pricing, and I believe you should be able to send that out. It should send out automatically on your behalf, depending on the area that it is that you're looking for. Let's see right here, I think. And so on. So again, guys, explore this. It's really a fantastic feature here. I am personally interested. If you guys have used this postcard mailing feature already, please tell me what has been your return on this. I'm very, very curious to know what the return rate has been on utilizing the postcard template and the mailers through command. So again, please let me know. Tell me in the comments below, okay? So as we scroll down here, we'll see we can go ahead and set up configure targeting. I would have to enter all this right here. Let's see if I can. Let's see. Oh man, this is very bad. And yeah, honestly, guys, I'm not going to fill out all this criteria right here. But your very next page right here, it should give you a map of all the different locations that you can go ahead and farm, and it has dots and stuff of all the different houses and things. So again, fill this out to the best of your ability. Apologies, I'm just, for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and skip past this for now. But again, we have a campaign class coming up here in the very, very near future. I think within the next, in the next 2 classes, we should have a campaigns class coming up. So we'll scroll down through here. You can save as a draft, and you should have that drafted up available for you. Next, you have social posts right here, and this is going to look a little bit different. This is going to be mapped out almost kind of like a calendar view. So right here we have a week, but if I click on this drop down right here, I can stretch it out to a month's view right here. So, and I can see all the different posts or social posts that I have set up or aligned for this month. And this is what I mean by that post schedule, right? So you can schedule posts to be every single day or any hour that you guys so choose. Again, if I'll click create a new campaign right here as a social post, we'll come in through here. Again, you'll be able to choose between a social post through your designs, or one right here that you can just add a picture to or a link. But what I wanted to draw attention to is these little icons up top here. It says keep your text short, clear, and to the point to get your message across. Include a short link if you have one. Guys, this gives you information, tips on how to maximize these posts right here. So if you are a novice at sending social media posts or getting engagement through social media, guys, this takes the guesswork out of it for you. We'll scroll down right here. One thing to note, in your text block right here, all right, hello. It even gives you emojis right here, so you have a number of different emojis that you can choose between. So so take advantage of that. and it shows you right up here on your mark on your right hand side. This is going to be your final draft, right? So this is what your post is actually going to look like, and this is going to show you where it's going to be posting to. So as I scroll down here, it says upload a photo, video, or a link right here, or I can browse through my designs library. Now I'm going to give you guys a quick example of your designs library. We're going to be covering this here in the next two drop downs right here. But again, I just want to show you that you can in fact draw from the designs that you are working on through your social media designs right here. So again, super cool, very handy. Selected design was not ready to use, but that's okay. What we'll do here is we'll just leave it how it is. But then when we scroll down here, it'll also show you, do you want to post this, do you want to schedule this out, or do you want to publish this immediately? Now, I'm a huge fan of, if you guys are starting to create a number of marketing material in bulk, what I would do is I would go ahead and start to schedule those out first, and then start to maybe publish one immediately, right? But really the main goal here is to get this bulk load of posts to post on your behalf every day of the week, so you don't have to. Now, once you get this set up, again, guys, think about getting this set up where your social media is being posted every day on your behalf while you have your smart plan set up. Okay, you have your smart plan set up where it's sending automated tasks on your behalf, and as well as your social media. Guys, this should leverage off at least half of your time, so you can go back and spend that doing what you love, and that's building relationships and selling real estate. I'm telling you, utilized right, you guys will see a tremendous amount of difference in your lives. I promise you that. Going back over here, what we have is down below we have the option to again post schedule this out or publish it immediately. Right below it, you guys have another tip that tells you the best days to post are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings. So again, it already tells you again what the best days and times are to post. So instead of posting 5 days a week, 3 times a day, now we know that we can post 3 times on Monday, 3 times on Wednesday, and 3 times on Friday. That just chalked up to 9 posts a week for you. Do you guys think that you can do 9 posts a week? Tell me below in the comments if that sounds feasible for you or not. So as we go back over here, again, sorry guys, I know that I was back on my face. This is where it shows you down below the best days and times to post: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And again, last but not least, it tells you what would you like to post on. Again, I should be posting on the Agent Services Division Facebook page. You can see me, I can drop down that right here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll just save this as a draft. If you're not very fancy at creating your own social posts, we have another section here for you. It's called Suggested Quick Posts. It's on the right hand side right here. And our Suggested Quick Post gives us the option to be able to share out a very quick post about a specific neighborhood or whatever they have on the right hand side. Okay, the neighborhood, let's write Eugene. See if anything pulls up right here. West Eugene, perfect. And sure, why not? I'll just hit OK. I believe I've pre-generated something right here in the past, but it should say it'll take about 10 minutes to auto-generate for us, and then it should create a video on our behalf. So as long as we entered all that information that I skipped through, it should give us a great video here that we can just go ahead and save and post it. And this is what it should sound like right here. There. And again, guys, for the sake of loading up, you know, I won't take too much time just waiting for it, but you should have a video right here waiting for you guys. Again, just pausing it and waiting for it to load up. It should allow you to be able to view it a little bit easier. There we go. You see it now. It's starting to load up all the way. So this is what it should look like for you guys. It just kind of tells you what's going on with the neighborhood and the area that you punched in the numbers and the statistics. And if you guys are getting the TMO reports, you should be able to punch in the same amount of information that you're getting from those sheets into this post right here, and it should be relatively easy for you to just schedule a post out. It looks pretty professional, right? Not too bad. If we scroll down here, you have a number of other quick share posts right here. I can click on this one. It should apply a picture or something like that. There you go, perfect. And again, it already has a pre-generated text and stuff here for you. You can add more emojis if you want. It already has a preloaded image. So literally, I don't have to do anything. I could schedule this post out right here. Perfect, schedule it out. Why not? And it's done. And you guys, if you guys come back to the Agent Services Division Facebook page, I'm sure you guys should see this one post here, November 11th. What is that? Tomorrow. So tomorrow around 10 a.m., this post should appear on the Agent Services Division Facebook page. Now, again here, moving onward, as we scroll up, it should show you on the right-hand side. Again, let me show that month view. That should show you that you should have a post schedule right here at 10 a.m. If I give this a click right here, it'll actually open this up here for us. Look at that, perfect. I didn't have to do anything. Guys, doesn't that look so professional? Look at that. That's crazy. I didn't have to do anything. I'm teaching right here. I did not write anything out. I did not post anything. And you guys are seeing this firsthand that I have a very well done post here waiting for me to be posted. So moving back over here, I'm gonna scroll back down here to reports. I'm gonna go ahead and click on reports right here. And inside of reports, what you should see is again, we'll have that dashboard. But you'll have a number of different things that we have that are going on inside of our reports here. So within our reports, this is where your database health score is going to be. This is also where your goals for capping and things like that, as well as your lead routing and email sends and stuff. So this is really, think of this as like statistics for your business and what's currently going on. Okay, so as we see right here, our database overview in our dashboard here, database overview, we have a number of 132 total records, and that's going to be our contacts. 132 contacts. That sounds correct. And again, I have 0 leads. I'm not a real estate agent, so that should reflect appropriately. As I scroll down here, it should show me my database health score. So again, how many people do I have their phone numbers? How many people do I have their emails, their address, their neighborhoods, as well as their birthday and home anniversary? Again, this is a good indication to know that I'm doing pretty well on keeping up with information. The home anniversary is not so much, but that's okay, given that I don't really need that information. Now, as we scroll down here, down below, you'll also have your database activity score. Now, again, this is pretty poor on my standards. I should be able to get this back up during our next conversation. But what we do have here is we should be able to filter our contacts by the number of times that we've contacted them, or that they've been contacted within the last number of days. So within the green mark right here, you have the percentage of your database that you've reached out to within 30 days.
Within the yellow right here, within the percentage of contacts that you've reached out to within 60 days. 90 days for the orange, and more than 91 days for the red right here. So as it sits right here, most of my 90% of my database, it reads, I have not reached out to 90% of my database within the last 91 days. That's pretty bad on my part. So you guys should be getting a text message from me here shortly. And so on. You guys are going to be able to compare this with, like I said, at your homepage with agents in your market center in your state and so on. So again, you're going to be able to see what everyone else is doing side by side with your numbers. There we go. So as we scroll up here, again, this is just giving you your sources and your information. We have our dashboard up top here. We also have reports, goals, lead routing, and emails. If I click on reports right here, this is going to be reports based off of your opportunities, okay? So off of your opportunities right here in your transactions that are currently going on and that have closed, this is what should reflect here for you, okay? Now my numbers, please don't look at my numbers because my numbers are just samples. But yours should reflect a little bit more accurately if you're doing those deals through your command system. Goals right here. This is one of my most favorite parts. And we're going to be covering goals here in the next few weeks. Seeing how it's towards the end of the year. Setting up our goals again in our resources tab on kwtechhelp.com. In our resources tab down below, we have our goal settings, and this holds your hand in explaining and setting up your goals on what you want your next year's goals to look like. So again, comes in handy when you guys are trying to set up your goals. Please take a moment to give this button a click right here in your top right hand corner, and so on. I'm just going to go ahead and stop that right here. You'll see that we have 2019 goals and 2020 goals. It is November. I'm just gonna go ahead and say give it probably about a few more, about half a month, maybe 4 or 6 weeks, and you should have 2021 goals right here. So again, and then we'll be able to set up our 2021 year goals. Right down below here, it shows you your breakdown of your activities and how they are relating to your goals. You have your units closed. I'm just gonna go for the middle here. They go your units closed, under contract, agreements, appointments, appointments set, contacts, and leads. So as you see right here, I did talk about this from bottom up. This reflects the information that you set up on your opportunities right here. So leads, contacts, appointments set, appointments kept, agreements, under contract, and closed right here. On your left hand side right here, this is your activity breakdown right here. So this is your email sends, this is your neighborhoods that people have been searching, and this is how many meetings that you have. So they do, and your others. And so they do keep a good note on everything that's going on. And every time command gets a good update, things are getting more and more advanced, okay? On the right hand side, this is your gross commission income breakdown, and this you can go by year or by month depending on what you'd like, and you can show percentage values or you can show dollar signs. Now as we scroll up here, we also have our lead routing. I don't have lead routing here. If you guys have lead routing, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. And then we have emails here. Emails, this is going to go more on the side of your command email. This is just showing you how many email sends you're at and how many your cap is. You can also upgrade, and it shows you by your month, by this month, or by your specific month. So you want to see, if you want to see how many emails you're sending out throughout the year. It also shows you how many have opened it, how many have clicked, replied, undelivered, unsubscribed, and marked as spam. Let me go ahead and click on this upgrade plan right here. This takes you to your marketplace, and in your marketplace, it gives you a number of different tiers. If you guys run out of your email sends per month and you're looking to upgrade You guys can see that on the right hand side right here. So $10 per month gives you double the amount of email sends. And then $25 gives you 20,000 email sends, 30,000 for 40 bucks, 40,000 for 55, and 50,000 for $70. So those are going to be your prices for your command email. But again, guys, keep in mind, if you have 5,000 free email sends per month plus 2,000 free MailChimp email sends per month, I'm sure you guys can come up with a strategic way where you can save on your pocketbook yet again and not have to shovel out extra money to do your business. And I'm talking on a massive scale too, guys. I'm talking teams and things too. So don't think I'm just talking about the solo agent here. So going back over here, this is really your reports in a nutshell. Again, you guys, think of this as going to find your statistics and your information as well as your email sends. So I'm going to scroll down here, and we're going to make our way to our designs here. Go ahead and give this a click. And in our designs, you'll see we also have a dashboard here. Our dashboard houses all of our different marketing materials. On top of our dashboard, you'll also see email, landing page, social, print, agent site, and video. These are just organizationals for your marketing material right here. So this is all your email marketing material grouped up. This is all your landing pages grouped up, and so on. Okay, so this is how you would actually be able to organize and view your things a little bit easier. Down below in your bottom right hand corner, you should have this blue plus button right here. We give this a click right here. Again, you'll have those five different options, much like your campaigns, right? You have your email, your social, your print, and they give us two different ones. We have video and import PDF. So let's go through here one at a time. Okay, so going in here, we have email. I'll go ahead and give this a click, and then I'll click on next right here. Inside of our email, we have a number of different email templates that we can choose, and guys, this is very new, so be expected to see some updates when it comes to this this email side right here of your designs. So again, it started off even a couple weeks ago. They only had 2, and now they have up to 41 templates. So again, that just goes to show you how quick they are to adding these features. So I'm just going to click on this classic one right here. I'll click on next. And right here on the left hand side, it kind of for those of you who are used to our agent sites, it should reflect agent sites for you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's perfectly fine. It's the last icon that we're going to be covering here today. But on the left-hand side, you'll see your editable material, and on the right-hand side, you should see the different options that you can apply to your material. And look, guys, we have video. Really cool. So these are your email campaigns. I'm going to start up top here on this bar, and I'm just going to click on this eyeball so we can actually view what this marketing material looks like. Okay. So this is what it actually looks like if you were to send it out to a client. So it gives us my headshot, gives us our contact information, and so on. So again, pretty decent so far, and I didn't even create anything just yet. So I'm going to click this X button right here, and if we want to, what we can do is we can go ahead and we can scroll down. We can change anything that we want. So as it says image right here, I can go ahead and I can replace another image. I can add images. I can browse for my files. Let's see if I can draw this open. There we go. And let's see here. And I'm just going to put my Eugene Springfield logo right here. Image upload success. And it doesn't give me the save button here. And again, guys, remember what I said about it being pretty relatively new. So let me go ahead and I'm actually just going to hit the X button up top. I'm not going to cancel, but I'm actually going to hit the X button. I'm just going to see if it actually applies this this image here for me. I hit this eyeball again, and it did not. So I double clicked on the image again. I clicked on the one that I uploaded. And let's see if I hit done right here. There we go. And let's see if that works. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit this eyeball. And now it has my Eugene Springfield logo. Now my logo is pretty small. If you had a larger logo, it would probably look a little nicer. But as you see right here, this is how we would start to edit this this email template right here. If I wanted to, I can go ahead and give this a click. And once I double click right here, I can't edit it right here. But what I can do is I can come over here and I can edit it right here. And this is their kind of like their workaround. So if I hit bold right here and then done, as you see, it switches bold here for me. I double click right here. I'll hit bold again. And as you see, it appears right there. Now, as you see right here, I'll go ahead and give this a click. I'm not quite sure how we can change the color. Oh, there we go. So let's see how we change these colors right here. We'll use this one as red. All right. So we give this a double click. We highlight this right here. We click on this and we click on red. And so it looks like it's still kind of in the works right here. There we go. And then I hit done and it should apply red for us. So it's a little wonky, you guys, but it still gets the job done. I was a little unsure if I was doing it correctly, but it looks like fear not, it should still have that sense about it. So I'll hit save and exit right here. What it should do is it should save that email template design for me. Sure. And you should have that classic buy versus rent on your home page in your designs here. Oh. And there's your new email template right here. Classic buy versus rent. We'll give this a click, and this is how we open it up. And when you guys go into your campaign section, what you're able to do is you're able to just browse from your email section right here. So once you create email campaigns, it'll just say which one of these do you want to select. Pretty nifty. Now, I'm also going to go into a couple other things right here. I'm going to click on this blue plus button. I'm going to click on social here. And this is probably going to be one of my most favorite sections to dive into. And our social designs, I do believe that I accidentally deleted our social designs video training a couple weeks ago. So I'll go ahead and how about this, you guys? Next training I'll have on designs again, just so we can clear that and make sure you guys have the appropriate tools that you need to succeed when it comes to your marketing designs. Okay, so inside of our designs right here, what we have is once it loads up our workspace, our right hand side is going to be a number of different marketing materials that we can select, and on the left hand side are going to be a number of drop downs of organizationals of those templates that we can choose. Okay, so let's see here. So once it jumps in here, here's the drop down for all the different templates that we can choose, and on the right hand side, here's all the different options that we have. So as you see right here, we have KW My App. So these are all the different templates, the design materials that you can use to create promoting your app designs, okay? We also have things to promote your listing, like listing presentations, for sale, just listed, price updated, just sold, things like that. We have our buyer side, which are like neighborhood snaps, so just statistical information on that specific neighborhood. Right here. We also have, our Keller Mortgage and buyer presentations. We also have things like holiday greetings and client love. So again, around the holidays this time, if you guys are looking to create just a quick holiday greeting, look at this. Happy Thanksgiving. Just like this, I could use this and post it straight to my social media. Or this one right here. Now, depending on what we are looking for, you have a number of different sections that you can choose. You can do social wide, social square, social stories. And it looks like they just changed the wording to this too. Before it used to be like Facebook or Instagram. That's just another indication of things that are ever changing, right? And look how cool this Happy Thanksgiving post looks right here. Amazing. We also have Client Love. If I click on Client Love right here, it's a great way to show you to show your clients some amazing love. And here again, you have your social wide, social square, or social stories. We scroll down right here, you just have a number of different things that you can make a wish. You can send them happy birthday. I'll just go ahead and use this thank you card. I'll click use right there. And once it takes me into this next page, what you guys should see is you guys should see a workspace. And this workspace should be familiar to, say, Canva or Microsoft Publisher or something of that nature. So as you see, the right-hand side, looks like I actually picked up a thank you card. The right-hand side is going to be your design material. The left-hand side are going to be all the tools that you can apply to this material right here. So as I scroll down right here, I'll say I can click this thank you. I can drag it down right here if I wanted to, depending on what I'm selecting right here. Up at the top, it'll give me a new selection of options. So again, here's some stock options, but if I select the object, it gives me more. I can go ahead and I can select a different color right here. I can, since I selected off of the marketing material, I can click text right here. And I can write, I'll use my partner's name right here, Jet. And shrink this up. And it should catch that center also. Now, if this is a little large text for you, I can either shrink it like this, or I can use the text numbers up top here. I think that's good. I'll go ahead and change this to the same color as my pink right here. And there you go. So so that's how you would essentially edit your card right here, your happy birthday card. It looks like there's a center card inside here too if you wanted to create a double-sided. But for now, I'll just use this marketing material right here. If you want to jazz this up a little bit, what we can do is we can click on shapes right here, and let's say we can click on a heart. There we go. We can click shapes again. You have this this little shape right here. I can go ahead and I can expand this. And as you see how it covers up, if it covers up the name and the title and stuff, we can go ahead and click on the material. We can click arrange right here, and we can send this backwards. We can click on this heart right here, and I can click on delete, and we can remove this. Now, if I click on this material again, I can change the coloring of this if I so choose. If I don't like it, I can click on the material. I can hit undo right here. What I think I want to do is I think I want to just make this a little bit more transparent. So I'm just going to click this button, and I'm just going to make this a tad bit more transparent. There we go. Sure, why not? And again, you guys, you can make this really any style or color that you guys want. Really make it your own. And when you're done here, what I would do, they always do a good job of auto saving up top here. But if you're looking to, to just download this or print it, I always would go over to this download button right here, and then adjust it to whatever it is that you want. Do you want a JPEG? Do you want a PNG? Or do you want a PDF? I would draw this over to 100%. And I would start download. And as you guys will see, it should pop up down below right here, right next to the support button. We'll give this a second here. There you go. And if you're looking to just share this out, we can click the share button. If you're looking to just print this up, we can print it here, then we can fold it in half, of course. But the share button right here, this will allow you to share it to Facebook, Twitter, or Pinterest. Or what you could do is you could just copy the link and you can paste it in a new tab, and it should give you that same image right here. Wait for that to load up. Now, as we're waiting for this to load up right here, see, as you see it, we can click on this download that we downloaded. As you see, it gives us that full download of that material that we've created. So again, comes in handy when you guys are really trying to make marketing material. Use this to your advantage. I know a lot of you guys out there have second businesses or utilizing for other things. This would be a fantastic way to promote a second side business or a different promotional event that you guys have going on. So again, guys, please use this to your advantage. You have so many options when it comes to utilizing this. So I'm going to get back out here, and I'm just going to go back to, just going to jump back to command. And I think we have, we just have a couple more videos to choose from. Sorry, a couple more icons to navigate between. And that's going to be in the form of your listing and your consumer right here. Your listing is going to be pretty self-explanatory. If you are used to, say entering into the KWLS or your MyKW, it'll be very similar to that. As we navigate into our listing side here, you should be able to search or view. As you see right here, there are no listings associated to my account. That's perfectly fine. That's to be expected. But what I can do here is I can view all, or I can search through a specific listing right here. So I'm going to search through a specific listing. Sure. I'll allow my area. And as we see right here, I'll scroll out a little bit, and it already centralizes my area via neighborhood, and it gives me listings based off of that area. So again, I can go ahead and I can click on this this listing right here, and it should give me all the information that I need about this property. You go property description, area information, interior features, tax and fees, and so on. So again, this is going to be really, a way for you guys to stay within the command platform and still be able to search for those listings and properties that you guys are looking for. You also have open houses, virtual tours, and links right here too. Again, you probably won't see too much on my side here just because I'm not an agent. So again, you guys have all those different sections right here. Again, what I was showing you right here is the photos, the open house, virtual tours, and links. These are all for that one specific property too, okay? So what I meant by, since I'm not an agent, if I'm entering these myself, you guys, there probably won't be too much for me. But if you're searching a property for somebody else, look at all these pictures you guys have. If they're having any open houses, it'll be right here. If they're scheduling any virtual tours, it'll be right here too, or any external links. So again, this is your KWLS in a nutshell. Search for these properties, you guys. You should be able to send these information out to your clients as well. Next, I'm going to go over to consumer here, and again, trying to wrap up. In our consumer, you'll have three different options here. You'll have an option to create landing pages, which are essentially a one sheet website that you're promoting something, whether it be like a client appreciation event, a new class coming up, or something like that. The second one is going to be your agent website, which is going to be your full IDX website where clients are going to be able to search for properties or heart them or get in touch with you, things like that. And last but not least, you're going to have your guide builder, which is going to be where you're going to set up your step-by-step instructions through your mobile app, your KW mobile app. So your mobile app has a buying side as well as a selling side that your clients are going to be able to view. So depending on if they're looking to buy a property, they have a certain number of steps that they're going to go through. And it's going to look exactly like this. And each one of these steps, you yourself are going to be able to edit and change pictures out and swap things out. So you can tell your clients what to expect from here on out. Okay. So going back over here, I'm just going to click on this consumer button again. On our landing pages and our agent sites, we have this button right here that says create a new site. And again, it gives you the option. Do you want this to be attached to your full, 4 or 5 page website, or do you want this to be a single standalone page? I'll create on my site right here and create a new page. And when I create a new page, either on my website or as a standalone page, first and foremost, you'll need a widget attached to your web page here. So on our widgets block right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we have to choose one of these 8 widgets to appear on our website. So I'm just going to pull over my my agent profile. And what I'm going to do here is next we're going to need to configure our widgets. And it looks like my widget's already configured. It looks like I don't really need anything else, so I can save and apply. But if you guys don't want, this is another tip for you guys. If you do not want a widget appeared on your agent site, even though you have to have one, once we get this done spinning over, I'll show you guys how to make this invisible for you. I'm just gonna save changes. My widget's already configured. And once we get back over here, what I'm going to do is once we save that agent site, we can come back. It'll bring us to this page right here where we'll be able to add this to our agent site. So I did not do a good job of relabeling my pages. This is when organization really comes into key, because you guys are going to be pretty confused when it keeps saying agent site and then like a weird number. Okay. So don't do what I did. Please relabel every single web page that you guys have, either that be version 1, version 2, version 3, so you guys know which one to select. I'm just going to select this right here. And on your agent site, you have new page, URL slug, and CEO description. All 3 of these need to be entered. And if you guys want, you guys can always go back and edit and change these as well. For the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and hit save right here. And we're going to go to our agent site right here. Now, apologies for whatever my agent site looks like at the moment. I'm a little unsure. I just haven't been into my agent site for a while, so we'll see what comes into play. Now, one thing to keep in mind, you guys, is today is Update Tuesday, and as we are seeing here, if I click on my name, I don't have my profiles anymore. So again, I'm not sure if that's just because I'm in consumer or if it's being a little wonky, but this is when patience is the virtue, okay? So keep in mind, when others get frustrated, I get excited because that tells me that the developers on the other end are creating some great updates for us to use. As we see right here, I'm going to go ahead and click on my my website. Once it loads up over here, we'll have... There we go. We'll have my website, and on the top right-hand corner here, we'll have our drop-down. And on our drop-down, you'll see this is all the different drop-downs that you guys can add. So this is what I mean by your full website. You can add more and more and more and more pages. On your landing pages, you cannot. You can only have one sheet, one page. Right here, this is our new page that we've added. This is our Interested Let's Talk page with our About Me. Now, if we want to go over here and we want to edit our agent site page, we're first going to need to navigate back to designs. We're going to have to go to agent site up top here. And here's that agent site that I first worked on. So I can go ahead and click on this, and it'll jump me back into that agent site. And I'm just going to go, I'm going to relabel this test site, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this agent profile right here. And if you guys click on these three dots, you'll actually be able to make anything, sorry, not three dots, but three lines. You'll be able to make any one of these objects invisible. And think of this as a drop-down description of what's going on your marketing material, okay? So here's it visible, here's it invisible. So I can go ahead and I can save these changes again. But once I save these changes, one thing to keep in mind, your agent site is a live site, and it already has that old website page on there, okay? So, and what I mean by that is it already has this page on here, this new page. I'll go ahead and click new page, or I'll refresh right here, and it still gives me that that page with my headshot on here. And that's because it's still linked up on my agent site pages right here. So you see, here's my test page, and here's that old version that I had before. So one thing to keep in mind, you guys, is it does create a duplicate. So it creates a duplicate, and the duplicate does not attach to that live version. So we'll have to do that manually. So we'll have to click site and app settings, and then go over here to site pages. We'll click on new page right here. Click on these three dots, and then select page. And then we'll move it up to test site right here. Hit continue, and then save right here. And once we do that, we'll go back over here. And once I refresh this page on the new page, you shouldn't see anything really pop up here. So I'll hit refresh right here. And as you see that, look, that's a blank page here for us. Now, you guys will always have the Interested Let's Talk. That's think of it as kind of branded to your websites here. It's a shortcut way for you always to capture a lead, okay? But as we see right here, the thing that had that profile is in fact invisible. And now what we can do is we can go back over to our designs. We can go back to agent site right here, and we can delete this old agent site that we're not using anymore. And this is how you would go ahead and keep editing and editing and editing your site. You'd go ahead and click this one. We'd jump back in here, and then we'd add either some text or some text blocks, right? We'd hit save changes. And as we come back over here, we'll click on new page, these 3 dots, select page, and then this new test site right here. You guys see how that's working? There we go. And then we go to agent site pages again, and then we can go ahead and we can delete this other page and then the page before it. And that's how you guys would be editing your agent site pages. On your landing pages, it is going to be a little bit different. Same exact concept. You have to have a widget. You have to configure that widget. The only difference is you're going to be able to edit. They do give you an edit button right here. Okay. All right. And I think that's about it. So as we go through here and we take a look, we have we've covered home, contacts, tasks, smart plans, referrals, opportunities, campaigns, reports, designs, listings, and consumer. Let me go over a few more things right here. This has all been within the command section here. Okay, so this is what you can essentially expect for your command platform. Of course, there's going to be a ton more concepts and diving into really how to utilize these platforms. But we also have another couple sections too. So this is command right here. We also have a section called connect. And if I click on connect, these icons will go away and you'll get a brand new set of icons. See, we have 1, 2, and 3. And right here, it looks like they're working hard on uploading their groups. But think of this as your Facebook for realtors. And what I mean by that is here you're going to be able to connect with other agents, create and form groups. You're going to be able to conversate with those groups and share documents and forms and information and things like that, much like you would Facebook groups, right? You're also going to be able to have files and folders similar to your Google Drive. And again, if that's something you guys are interested in too, keep an eye out for here. A couple days ago, it didn't say could not load groups. It just had a couple of things that were inaccessible. So now that it says that, I'm really going to keep my eye open on seeing what's going to happen in this section right here. As we move over here, we also have our marketplace. If I give this a click here, if you're looking to purchase any outside platforms to connect with your command platform, this is going to be the place for you to be able to search through and find those different platforms that are available. So some are available, some aren't, and these are going to be these are being expanded every single day. So again, if you guys are looking for your platforms, let me go ahead. Let me hit all applications, see if that kicks over a little bit quicker. I remember starting off and seeing this feature opened up, and there's only 1 or 2, maybe 3 different sections, 3 different programs or features that we can purchase. Now they've created so many different platforms and programs that we can connect and link up together. Please feel free to dive into these and take a look and see what features are going to enhance your business and help you along the way. So again, we have our featured applications. Take a look at how many different applications they have for this right here. And it looks like they're starting to get more communications and more features coming soon too. Really cool stuff. So that's going to be your marketplace. If I move back over here to your notification bell, this is an information icon, right? Everybody's used to their notification icons, whether it be from their cell phones or whether it be from Facebook. Whatever it is you guys are looking to get pinged on, you guys should see that here. If you guys are exporting your contacts, go ahead, refresh your page. It should pop up here in your notifications saying your full contacts export is complete. Tap to download. And once we tap to download, it should give us our download file right here. It also looks like 5 days ago, I was made a collaborator for Donald Duck. I can go ahead and give this a click right here. If I click this, it should give me information on that as well. See, it's traveling me over to Donald Duck's information. where I in turn will be able to, well, it looks like it's no longer accessible. They probably have deleted that by now. It looked like it was a sample. But then I would be able to edit my contact or anything like that. On the right hand side here, if we go ahead and click on our name, we covered this a little bit, but this is your personal profile. Please be sure to work on your team if you're part of your team, because that's what is going to make sense, okay? If you work on yourself, that just acts like a personal transaction or a personal deal or personal contacts that your team has no idea about. Right down here, we have profile, marketplace, and settings. So as we see this right here, on our profile, we'll go ahead and give this a click. This is what's going to reflect your profile on your KW Connect. So this is going to be your headshot, your banner. Again, think Facebook when it comes to this, okay? You'll be able to create a bio and so on. As we scroll down, I already covered the marketplace. You do have two options to click on it, one up top here, one down below. But next we're going to travel over to our settings right here. Now if I click on our settings, this is going to take us to our internal command settings. Booted me out, so again, fear not, we'll just go ahead and sign right back in. And again, you guys, if you're looking for any additional help, please visit us for a study hall. We have this every Friday on kwtechhelp.com at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's open for all of you guys. Jet, he comes in with a blank notepad, and he says, if you could leave class saying, gosh, I'm so glad I learned about blank, what would it be? And that's really the structure of what study hall is all about. Again, going back in here, I'm going to go ahead and click on settings. And as we jump into the settings section here, the right hand side are going to be a whole bunch of different outside platforms that you are already currently using that you can link up with command, to whether that be your Facebook or a Gmail, things like that. And then your left hand side, the skinny little section right here, this is going to be your actual settings. So we'll go ahead and here's going to be your general settings for your team management. This is also going to be your command settings for your opportunities or your contacts. So if you need to wipe your database, you can do that here, and so on. If you need to work on your customizing your tags, you can do that as well right here. On your right hand side, on your applications, we have Facebook, Google, DocuSign, Dotloop. Again, you guys, only connect what you're currently already using. I do not use Office 365, so I do not need to connect it, okay? But there's going to be a couple of things that I want to give you more of a description on. One's going to be your post scheduling as opposed to your ads manager. If you guys do not know what the difference between the two are, your ads